Gosh, I forgot how rough the Skylink is here in Dallas. Anywho, made it here to Dallas. It was a restless 6-hour flight. Did not get any sleep. I am so tired. Um, Ground time here or sit time here is like an hour, so not too bad. Can't wait to get to the hotel to get some rest. Went to Starbucks, was able to get my mug, and then I just got like a spinach feta wrap to snack on now until dinner time. But so sleepy, so sleepy. Maybe I can get some rest on this next flight. It's only 3 hours though, but we'll see. Alright guys, made it here to Baltimore. It is 3 p.m. It felt like it was a really long day today. Well, it kind of was, but anywho, got a little bit of a nap on this last flight, but I definitely need more nap time, so I'm just going to settle my room and then shower and then get a nap in, and I'll see you guys later. It's about 6 p.m. right now, and I just ordered some Uber Eats. I got some Chipotle. I got me 2 chicken bowls. I'm eating one now for dinner, and then saving the other one for lunch tomorrow. We do get breakfast in the morning, so that's covered. I didn't realize, I was looking at my schedule, I didn't realize I have all day tomorrow as well here. It's a 37-hour layover, so it's all cool. I get to have one whole day to relax, chillax, and then we work early the next morning. Good morning, everyone. It is like a day and a half later. It is currently 2:30 a.m. It is time to head back to work. Yesterday, I did nothing. I just woke up, went to breakfast at about 8, and then just lounged around the room, took a nap. I got some good rest. I woke up at about, what time did I wake up? Like 12 midnight. And then, yeah, so let's head to work today. So today, it's a 3 a.m. van time. We have a 5 a.m. departure. We are working here at Baltimore to Shannon, Ireland, and then Shannon to Sofia, Bulgaria. 777 aircraft, we have a crew of 10 because we're expecting 310 passengers. Flight time to Shannon is blocked at 6 hours 30 minutes, and then we'll have about 2 hours ground time in Shannon, and then 3 hours 30 minutes to Sofia, Bulgaria. And is that all this information? I think so. Short layover in Sofia. I think we should get there about midnight. But yeah, so nothing exciting happened yesterday, and let's head back to work. Alright guys, made it here to Sofia. It is currently 12:30 a.m. We landed at 11 p.m. Today was a little bit of a long day. It was 14-hour duty day, but it went really well. The first flight from Baltimore to Shannon was 6 hours and 30 minutes. We had 279 passengers. I worked the L4, 4 doors. I did a meal cart. And what did we do? We did a hot lunch, and then a hot dinner and then a breakfast. So we did 2 meal services. And then when we got to Shannon, there was 2 hours ground time, and then reboarded our passengers, and then flight time from Shannon to here was 3 hours 30 minutes, and then we did another hot meal on that flight. But all in all, like, it's a little bit of a tiring day. I definitely want to shower and then get some sleep. It is a short layover here. It's only like 17 hours. Tomorrow van time is at 2:30 p.m. Can't remember where I'm working, but I'll let you guys know tomorrow. And yeah, that's how today went. This is a new hotel for me. I never stayed at this hotel yet. It's pretty nice. I'll show you guys the view in the morning. I'm gonna meet one of my crewmates at 7 for breakfast, and I'll probably come back to the room and go back to sleep until it's time to get ready for work. I would like to go out and walk around a little bit, but we'll see how I feel after breakfast. had to close my curtains back up again because it was getting warm in here. It's nice having floor-to-ceiling windows, but man, when the sun comes through, the heat comes through too. So this room was getting warm really quickly. I had to drop down the temperature. Anywho, it's 9 a.m. I just came back from breakfast with the crew. I forced myself to wake up at 7 this morning. Um, oh my gosh, the buffet breakfast is amazing. There was so much food, so much sweet treats like cakes and cookies and energy bars and baklava and other stuff that looked so yummy that I didn't even know what it was. I actually didn't eat too much sweets. I mean, I love sweets, but I was actually full off of like the main course things, and they had muesli, which is my favorite, and this muesli was different than the other hotel. This one tasted like it had like banana yogurt in it too. But yeah, awesome buffet. I hope we get to come back so I can eat more stuff in the buffet, because I could just be there all day eating everything. There was so much food there. Okay, so today, let's see. Details for today, it's a 2:30 p.m. van time, 4 p.m. departure. We are gonna ferry the plane, still on the 777, crew of 9. We lose one person because we were a crew of 10 coming over. Ferry the plane to Norway, pick up our passengers, and then work from Norway to Shannon, Ireland. And then my crew gets off in Shannon. I'm going to stay on the plane and continue on Deadhead though, continue on with the passengers to North Carolina. A new crew is going to come on in Shannon to work the flight over to North Carolina. I'm going into my off days, so that's why I'm deadheading home. So once I get to North Carolina, I'm going to overnight in, I forget the name of this town, New Bern, something like that. And then the next day, commercial home to Vegas. This hotel is beautiful. My messy bed. Anyways, going to get my nap in, and I'll see you guys in a few. All right, my peoples, it is 2 p.m. and I got no nap in. I could not fall back asleep. So hopefully I will get some sleep on this ferry flight to Norway. I'm gonna head downstairs to meet the crew and get this day going. All right, on the aircraft now. We just did our security checks and got my little spot here for this ferry flight, and we're all ready to go. It's currently 4 o'clock, so we should be departing soon. Alright guys, here in Ireland, it is currently 3 a.m. We've been on the ground for about 2 hours now. Passengers have deplaned. We're going to be boarding soon. It's a 3:45 a.m. departure. Got my little seat here for this deadhead over to North Carolina. One thing though, Bertha got offloaded and is in baggage claim here. So we told the ground rep, so hopefully he can go get her and put her back on the plane. Otherwise she'll be spending some days here in Ireland. At least I'm on my way home though. Alright, you guys, made it here to North Carolina. I didn't realize how long of a day today was. Today was a 22-hour duty day, but it was only that one working flight. It was just mostly my deadhead flights that, took up most of the time. So the Sofia to Norway ferry flight was 4 hours and 30 minutes. I totally slept on that flight. Captain said going into Norway, Might be a little iffy because of windy, and it wasn't snowing, but he said like icy conditions and things like that. But we were able to land safely. Picked up our passengers. We got 261 passengers. Then we worked Norway to Shannon, Ireland. That was a quick 3-hour flight, and we just did a cold sandwich snack for them. Then I got a new crew. I stayed on the aircraft, and I deadheaded on the aircraft to here to North Carolina. That was a 7-hour 45-minute flight. I slept for like half of it, and I was up for the rest of it. So we got here at 7:45 a.m. It is currently 9:30. I just missed breakfast, but that's okay. I'll wait for lunch or dinner or dinner. Dinner is on the company today because it was such a long duty day. So I will see what's in the area and get something to eat. Maybe I'll go grab some coffee or something. They should have at least coffee downstairs. But I'm being sent home tomorrow. This layover here is like 30 hours, but not much going on in this area. So I'm just going to be hibernating here at the hotel. But tomorrow I think van time is at 2:45 p.m. Just got done taking a shower. Guys, shower was not it. Shower was not it at this hotel. The water didn't get hot. It was just warm enough to stand under. But, you know, after a long day, you just want a nice hot shower. I just wanted that soothing initial stinging burn when you go under. Nope, that did not happen. So hopefully maybe tomorrow we can try again. But also I wanted to update you guys that Bertha did make it on the flight. So we got her. She's here. She's all good. And you guys know my pet peeve about hotel trash cans, right? This one, they didn't even put the bag in yet. I mean, like, okay. I guess I gotta do a little work here for my hotel room. I know, first world problems, but I'm just being a little whiny because I didn't get a hot shower. Came back from getting some dinner. It is currently 6 p.m. I woke up at about 4:30, so I got some good nap time in. Today is like a really nice 70 degrees outside and a little breezy, so nice weather outside. Dinner was really good. I just went to a Japanese restaurant that was nearby. I got the teriyaki steak bento box, and yeah, everything was good. Although I think the chef is very saucy. Everything was drenched in sauce. Well, that had a sauce. Like my green salad, I got the ginger dressing. As you've seen, my lettuce was drowning in the dressing. The good thing was all the sauces, they weren't salty or too strong in flavor, so it was okay. My teriyaki sauce, my steak was drowning in that, but the teriyaki sauce wasn't too salty, so you know that was good as well. And then my shumai also. Normally shumai don't come in sauce; it sometimes comes with a side sauce, but this one had the sauce in. The shumai was in the sauce, so like I said, this chef must love his dressings and sauces. But and then my tempura. I'm used to having like a soy-based or shoyu-based dipping sauce. This one was like, I think also like a ginger dipping sauce, like a white sauce. So that was a little different. I didn't really care for the sauce, but I can just eat the tempura without it. I actually brought some food home because that was a lot of food. So yeah, but all in all, dinner was really good. And now I get to chillax until tomorrow. I'm gonna get some breakfast, wake up for breakfast, and then I think I told you guys van time is gonna be at 2:45 p.m. And I just noticed this oversized tray. I like it. Wonder if that'll fit in Bertha. Just kidding. But look, you guys, they partner with West Elm. I love West Elm furniture. Good morning, guys. It is 2:30 a.m. Yay. I can't sleep anymore. I fell asleep last night about 9:30 p.m. Totally knocked out. I got good solid sleep. And here I am, 2:30 in the morning. My body is on, I don't know what time zone. I went through, I don't know, 5 time zones over in Europe. So yeah, my body's just like, okay, you're awake now. Anywho, I'm feeling a little snackish, so I'm gonna have a little snack. I do have my dinner. I ate only like half of my dinner. That was a lot of food, so I brought the rest back. But I think I'm gonna save it for lunch, and then yeah. So I'm just gonna stay up, watch some YouTube till breakfast. I think breakfast starts at 7 a.m. Good morning, guys. It is 8 a.m. I stayed up till breakfast. I went downstairs at 7:15. Nothing special, just your standard American breakfast at a moderate hotel. Nothing like European breakfasts, but back in the room now. So I'm going to, I don't know if I'm going to take a nap again. I'm not really tired. I'm just going to lounge around until it's time to leave for the airport. But I had to call downstairs to the front desk because checkout time is 12 noon, which what it showed on my schedule. But the shuttle doesn't come to 2:45. So sometimes I have to be on top of my travel because travel doesn't book our reservations correctly sometimes. So I called downstairs and told her that if I have the room until at least 2:45, she said, okay, that's fine. Because otherwise housekeeping will become knocking on the door, 12 o'clock, trying to get in. But anywho, that's all squared away. That's not the first time that happens. Like, we always have to double check our reservations, airline reservations sometimes. Like, oh, I didn't tell you guys, but for this commercial trip back to Vegas today, I was triple booked on American Airlines. Yes, I had 3 confirmation codes, 3 reservations. I was holding 3 seat assignments. But then I think travel caught it because then the other 2 reservations disappeared. So now I just have 1. But crazy. Oh, and then they had me, instead of going to Vegas, they had me going to Honolulu. I was like, and there wasn't a trip for me in Honolulu, so I had to call them, call travel back and be like, hey, are you sending me to Honolulu for something? Or am I going back home? And then they were like, oh, that was a mistake. So yeah, I would have gotten to Honolulu and then nothing would have been happening there. I mean, it would have been cool because, of course I love going back home. But all right, I'll talk to you guys later. Good morning, everyone. It is the next day, and you know what time it is. I am in, well, a living room, so it's time to close out this vlog. But for the new living room, this is what you're going to be seeing going forward for now. So I recently moved. I'm still in Vegas, just moved to a different part of town. It's a little bit bougier part of town. I don't really care for it that much. I miss my old neighborhood. But we're at my mother-in-law's condo, and she recently moved to another state. So Rick and I moved in just to watch over the place in the meantime. So yeah, new backdrop. Anywho, for my old apartment, I'll insert a clip I vlogged after I moved out and cleaned the place. If you want to just see for fun what it looked like empty, I'll insert that clip after this. But yeah, so let's close out this vlog. Yesterday's flights were pretty good. The New Bern airport was so cute. It only had 4 gates, and the waiting area was just like this. I mean, it was still a large room, but smaller compared to the larger airports. It was a quick 45-minute flight to Charlotte. We got to Charlotte. We had about 2 hours ground time. So we went to the lounge and got some food, and then got on our plane to Vegas, and that was 4 hours and 30 minutes. I slept for half of it, and then I was next, so a couple rows ahead of me was screaming child, baby, and the parents weren't doing anything to console the child. I have some thoughts about that, and this child, I'm sorry to say, but this child needed an exorcism. Like, the way it was crying, screaming, it wasn't like your normal wah, or it was more like a R. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It was not their normal child sound. It sounded more like an animal screaming. And yeah, the parents weren't doing anything, so that was that. Anywho, got to Vegas, and then we pulled up to the gate. We had to sit there. We were sitting there for like 15 minutes or so because they were having issues with the jet bridge. It just wasn't working properly. Then they finally figured it out. So we got in at about 9:30 p.m. Rick came in, picked me up, and I am home now. So I'm gonna be off for the next 7 days. It is April 24 right now. I'm off to the end of the month before I go back on reserve for April on April 1st. And oh, did I tell you this trip was a 15-day trip. We're not gonna or didn't plan to do anything on these days off. Maybe next month. I know we want to probably do another Disneyland trip next month. I probably won't vlog it. You guys probably get tired of seeing Disneyland, so I probably won't vlog that one. But yeah, another great trip. I was with a Vegas crew in the beginning, and then when I got to Baltimore, I got put with a Seattle Dallas crew, and then when I got to Ireland, I got put with a IAD crew, a Dulles crew. But yeah, so I will see you guys on the next one. Aloha.